A few days ago, as of the recording of this video, Roger Craig Smith announced that he would no longer be voicing Sonic the Hedgehog. This marks the third voice acting change in modern Sonic since 1998. The English voice of Sonic has been a controversial topic to say the least, especially among the English-speaking fans, constantly at war debating who was the best Sonic. So today, in memory of Roger Craig Smith, I'd like to pay tribute to all the voice actors who have voiced Sonic at one point or another. While I'll mainly be focusing on modern Sonic, I will briefly talk about classic Sonic as well. But before we begin this video, I want to know, what voice do you think of when you think of Sonic the Hedgehog? Let me know down in the comments below. First, let's head back to the land of the rising sun and see who was the first Japanese voice actor for Sonic. While classic Sonic was mostly a silent protagonist, he would speak every now and again. And the first time we would hear him speak was on a cold December night in December of 1991, in the Japanese exclusive Waku Waku Sonic Patrol car. The first voice actor to ever voice Sonic the Hedgehog was Takeshi Katsuo. You might know him better as the voice actor for Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. While Japan got to hear Sonic speak fairly quickly, all things considered, we here in North America have to wait almost 2 years before the Blue Hedgehog would speak. The first time we would hear his voice is in September of 1993 in The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. In that show, he was voiced by Jadiel "Did I do that?" White, aka Urkel from Family Matters. He would voice classic Sonic in all the TV shows, including Sonic Underground and Sonic Sat AM. Satam? I'm not sure you actually say that one in all honesty. You know what I'm talking about. The really good one. Here's a fun little fact for you. In Sonic Underground, he also plays Sonia and Manic, Sonic's twin brother and sister respectively. So make of that what you will. Oh yeah, and Taiji Mori would voice Kid classic Sonic at this time. You know, he was the smart guy if I'm not mistaken. Back to the video games. The first time we hear Sonic speak in a main series game is Sonic CD. There, he only has 2 lines. He would say, "Yes," if you get an extra life, and "I'm outta here," if you stand idle for 3 minutes.
I'm outta here!
Resulting in an automatic game over. And no, I did not butcher the "I'm outta here" line. Masato Nishimura, the level designer for Sonic CD, who also provided the voice for Sonic in these 2 lines, confirmed this in a later interview. He says, "I'm outta here, not I'm outta here." Classic Japanglish, I guess. And with that, we have our second Japanese voice for Sonic and our first ever in a main series game. The last ever voice acting change for Sonic would come in the Sonic the Hedgehog OVA. Providing the voice for Sonic in this one off was Masami Kikuchi in Japanese, best known for playing Tenchi Masaki in the Tenchi Muyo series, and Martin Blake in English. Fun fact, Kikuchi would also voice Metal Sonic in this OVA, but in the English version, they opted for a different actor, Gary DeHaan. And with that, we move from the classic version to the modern era. Like I said at the start of the video, Juichi Kanemura has been the voice actor for Sonic and Metal Sonic since Sonic Adventure, with a couple of exceptions. The first is in Sonic Unleashed. While Kanemura would still voice regular Sonic, he would not voice Sonic the Werehog. That role was given to Tomokazu Seki, probably best known for Sosuke Sagara in Full Metal Panic. The other exception is the Sonic live-action movie. There, he's voiced by Koichi Yamadera, aka Beerus from Dragon Ball Super. Now we get to the complicated portion of this video. The first ever actor for modern Sonic was Ryan Drummond. No relation to Brian, it's over 9,000 Drummond. He would provide the voice of Sonic from 1998 to 2004, with his last main series role being Sonic Heroes. Along with Sonic, Drummond would also provide the voice for Knuckles in Sonic Shuffle and Metal Sonic in Sonic Heroes. He would also provide a few lines of dialogue for Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic Adventure 2. Why? Well, apparently, the voice directors fell asleep at the last recording session. I'm not sure if that's entirely true, but the story, according to Drummond, is that David Humphrey, the original voice actor for Shadow, left the studio, but the directors then realized that there's a few lines that were not recorded. So instead of wasting money and flying Humphrey back to record his last few lines, they simply asked Drummond if he could fill in and do the last 2 or 3 lines or whatever it was, and that's what they did. You can actually hear those lines in the final boss fight.
Sonic, leave it to me. I'll destroy. Mama? The red swelling may be a weak spot.
Things got complicated, however, with the release of Sonic X. Instead of using the already established voice actors, 4Kids, the ones who picked up the rights to Sonic X, decided to use their own in-house actors. Why? Apparently it's because it's cheaper. Instead of flying all the voice actors down to New York, where 4Kids is based out of, it'd be cheaper just to use the people that are already there. So long story short, money, that's why. In an interview, Drummond said he actually called 4Kids to see if he can keep his role. He even offered to relocate to New York so they won't have to fly him down for every recording session. Unfortunately for Drummond, this didn't happen, and the role was given to Jason Griffith. Okay, so he lost the anime role. Not the end of the world. He's still gonna voice him in future video games, right? Nope. Sega of Japan decided they want all the voice actors from the anime to be the voices in the video game going forward, because they want them all to sound the same, which I suppose makes sense. Thus, from 2004 to 2010, Jason Griffith was ready to go fast. He would also provide the voices for Shadow the Hedgehog and Jet the Hawk. Early Griffith received a lot of backlash from the Dreamcast fans, with lots of fans pining for Sega to bring Drummond back, saying that Griffith couldn't hold a candle to Drummond. Towards the end, however, a lot of people did start to warm up to Griffith, saying that he was starting to make the role his own, but they still preferred Drummond. Griffith's first video game role would come from Shadow the Hedgehog, who would voice Sonic all the way up to Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, being the last time he would ever voice the Blue Hedgehog. Well, that's not entirely true, but we'll get to that story a little bit later. And then, suddenly in 2010, we got a whole new group of actors, with Roger Craig Smith being the new voice of Sonic. Not much is known as to why Sega decided to suddenly change the voice actors again. Some claim it's because 4Kids' contract with Sega was only for 5 years, and the parties decided not to renew. Others say it was a location issue. They're recording their video games over in Los Angeles, and 4Kids Studios is based out in New York, where most of the voice actors lived. So I can imagine it's pretty pricey flying everyone down from New York to Los Angeles. So to cut costs, they used Los Angeles-based voice actors. Sound familiar? Anyway, the 4Kids actors were completely blindsided by this. They had no idea they were going to lose their roles until it actually happened. Well, all except for one. Mike Pollock, the voice of Eggman, was able to keep his role, but he had to re-audition for it. I guess that kinda makes sense. Mike Pollock was the only one to get generally positive reviews for his voice of Eggman, being called a worthy successor to Dean Brislow. But we're here to talk about Sonic. And of course, Roger Craig Smith got a lot of the same backlash that Jason Griffith did when he first started voicing Sonic. The whole, we want Griffith back, we want Drummond Black, yada yada yada, you know, that same old song and dance. I guess when it comes to our childhood and a certain voice, we tend to look at it through a rose-tinted glasses, for a lack of a better term. Interestingly enough, Griffith would actually continue to voice Sonic the Hedgehog for commercials for CW4Kids Toonzai block, even after the voice acting change was made. Smith's first role would come with Sonic Colors, and he would continue to voice Sonic up to 2021, so far being the longest running modern Sonic voice actor. He would even voice Sonic during his small cameo in Wreck-It Ralph. The only exception to this is again the live action Sonic movie, where he is voiced by Ben Schwartz. The criticism for Smith I find didn't last as long as it did for Griffith. The only other thing I find of note here is that during the production of Sonic Generations, they actually want to have 3 Sonics. Classic Sonic, who would be mute, Modern Sonic, who would be voiced by Roger Craig Smith, and Dreamcast Sonic, who would be voiced by Ryan Drummond. Sadly, Drummond turned down the role because he'd be forced to leave his talent union. The third Sonic was eventually dropped. Things seemed to be going well. But then, on January 28th, 2021, Roger Craig Smith and Sega announced that he would not be voicing Sonic going forward. As of the recording of this video, no one knows why the role was suddenly dropped, nor do we know if all the voice actors can get changed again or if it's just Sonic. We also don't know who the new voice of Sonic is going to be. It could be Ben Schwartz for all we know, and if history is anything to go by, I'm sure at first, fans are going to want this new actor's head on a pike. But I feel like we'll warm up to him. And you know what? Whoever they decide to get this new role to, I'm sure they'll do great. Let's give this guy a chance. And that's where I'm going to end things today. I want to thank you all so much for watching until the end, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.